So I want to debunk this myth of emotion, that some emotions are positive and some emotions are negative. But is it really? Hello world, I am Riti here at your service, and this is a continuation of video series Emotional Agility. Our society gives so much more importance on happiness. We tend to mask everything for happiness, and we are so much running for happiness. Have you ever thought of happiness from other perspective, from other point of view? Well, let me explain it to you. When we are overly cheerful, we tend to neglect this important threats and danger. To give my own example, once I was having this very exciting and cheerful feelings whenever I heard about Mukesh Ambani. He is the Indian billionaire businessman, and in full short-term hangover, I just climbed into this computer chair and to explain how beautiful his home was, and to my bad, I fell down and dislocated my arms. I was plastered for months. When we are overly cheerful, we tend to neglect this important threats and danger. We might engage in this riskier behavior like drinking too much or binge eating. Actually, when life is good and when we feel great, when the environment is safe and familiar, we tend to think less of challenges because our mood affects the way our brain processes the information. Negative emotions can be positive in the long run as well. See the negative emotions in a new and more accepting light. Why negative emotions can be helpful for you? Our so-called negative emotions encourages slower and more systematic cognitive processing. So we rely less on quick conclusions and pay more attention to the subtle details that actually matters. So negative mood attracts more attention and focus by accommodating this thinking style that lead you to really examine this fact in a fresh and creative way. So negative emotion can make you less easily cheated or fooled upon, and it will make you more doubtful. When happy folks may accept easy answers and may trust the false smiles, I mean, who would want to question the surface truth when everything is going so well, right? Let me give you this good news about bad mood. Bad mood can help us become way more concrete and tangible in our information. It will make you less judgmental and reduce any kind of judgmental errors and distortions. So it will make us way much more persuasive as writers and speakers. These bad mood will also make you do less of unintentional activities, and there's just less accidents whenever you are in bad mood. Whenever we are going through any kind of pain, whenever you're going through any kind of negative emotion, it will help you understand what is the importance of struggle, what pain really is. It will increase your value of understanding to other people, and this will increase the social bonding by unconscious identification of gestures and speech. But when we're feeling great, we're much more excited and we're focused more on me. But when we are in this so-called negative emotion, it will allow us to really experience that pain, and it will really understand that life is not that much easy, and it will really help us to understand the real value of struggle, and it will encourage and it will broaden the perspective of understanding to other people's pain, other people's emotions. So this will increase the generosity. It will make us less prone to the confirmational biases. Like, it encourages us to push through and make way much more efforts. Did you know that there are lots of upside of anger as well, and other challenging emotions as well? Forcing to be happy in the duration of negative emotion deprives us of the benefits of negative emotions. When you ignore or suppress the emotion or replace with the positive one, you actually deny yourself to have the self-directional guidance and maybe also the helping hand of this negative emotion. It's usually when you get knocked down, important underlying details in life come to fore. So our emotions can give us these directions and insights into this important life directions. So there are upsides of certain negative emotions. For example, anger can give us this direction and insight into this important life directions. Whenever we are feeling envious, envy can be a very strong motivator, even stronger than the admiration, driving us towards the self-improvement. So whenever you're feeling embarrassment or whenever you find this guilt, The upside of this is that it serves as an important social function, right? It will help you to avoid any kind of conflicts, and it will allow you to nurture the cooperation. And whenever you're feeling any sadness, the upside of this particular emotion is that it will signal to ourselves that something is wrong, and often that we are looking for in a better way to be here and participate, and it will allow you to seek for help, and this can be a message for you to act upon, or for you to solve any kind of problem. So whenever you're feeling guilt, the upside of this particular emotion is that it helps you to identify your own priorities and sometimes to realign with your own actions. I was just trying to make an open perspective to frame the so-called negative emotions. So please let me know in the comments of what you think about this particular new perspective of emotions.